Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Rhonda. We're getting back into fashion and style content, which I'm super duper excited about. Before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure you go ahead and follow me on over Instagram and TikTok. So today we're getting into my 2025 luxury wish. Just being honest, this may roll over into 2026 because that's just how I do. So before we get into my wish list, I'm doing different categories. So just FYI, and there's multiple pieces in each category. This does not mean that I'm getting every single item on this wish list because that's kind of crazy. And I have priorities. I have goals to hit in 2025 and 2026 every year, for real. And I feel like what I want to do is when I hit each goal, maybe I'll treat myself with one item from each category. I don't know. I'm very intentional about my wardrobe these days, about the things that I purchase. But yeah, let's get into the video. So we're going to start with handbags. First item is the By the Way medium bag. It's a Boston bag by Fendi. I fell in love with it so many years ago. I just feel like it's classic. It's a timeless piece to have in your wardrobe. And I feel like I don't have anything of that shape, so I would love to get it. They did make a newer version. I think it's By the Way Selena or Serena, something like that. But I want the older version of the By the Way. Fashion File actually has the By the Way in different colorways. So whenever it's time for me to buy the Fendi By the Way, I will actually be purchasing it from Fashion File. Next up is the Maison Margiela Glam Slam. I discovered this bag maybe about a year ago, but there's a specific colorway that I want, and I know that it went on sale on Essence for a minute, and I just haven't seen this colorway since the sale ended. So I don't know if it's discontinued. I need to look further into it, but I don't really see too many people with this bag. To be honest, I'm not a huge Margiela girl, but I really like their bags. I think their bags are super cute, and I feel like they're a little bit different from what's out there. Next up is the Hanifa V Medium. I've always seen this bag like on the website, of course, and I've seen like a few content creators with it, but I had never seen it in person. Until the holiday season, I went to this like self-care pop-up with one of my homegirls, and one of the vendors had the bag. I said, oh my gosh, that bag is beautiful. She modeled it for us, and the bag is stunning. It's not expensive as these other bags that are on the list. The structure is just, it's so different. That bag is bomb, and it comes in espresso and red, but I would love the espresso color. Next up is Cleo Pepiot. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not 100% sure, so I do apologize if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. The quartz bag is the one that I've been looking into. I'm getting to the age where I'm getting invited to lots of weddings and other fun events, and I want to make sure that I always have what I need. I don't have to constantly go shopping. So the bag comes in a ton of different colors. The bag is so beautiful. Like, that bag is stunning. I could see myself wearing it at a wedding. I could even wear that to brunch, like kind of dress it down. I could wear it on vacations. Like, the bag is beautiful, and it's about I want to say it's $4.95, but the two colors that I've been looking into are the amber and the lavender. I think they are gorgeous. There's one creator, I think she's also a model. She styles that bag so beautifully. Her name is Giselle Renee. So much color. Like, she's so bomb. I started following her, I think, around the holiday season. She's beautiful. Everything she wears is like, it's not even just an outfit, it's a work of art. So highly recommend checking her out. So the next two bags are going to be Celine. Really, it should be three, and I will tell you why. So first up is oh, if you remember back in the day when Celine was trending for like all of the luggage styles and they came in different sizes, I've always wanted one of the luggage, but like not the big ones, because the big ones were obnoxious, but I wanted the nano style. And it was just like, one, the structure was nice, and I think the color blocking was amazing, but I think the price was kind of crazy for me. But again, those bags are on Fashion File for a fraction of the price, so that's something that I would definitely look into. There's another style, actually. I don't think it's the Phantom, but it's on my wish list on Fashion File, so I'll pop that up as well. And I would get that one. That one is kind of large, but I think it's smaller than the Phantom. So the next Celine bag is actually a straw bag. I don't really I need it, but I don't need it at the same time. I do currently have a straw bag, but my straw bag has a pop of color. I want something with a luggage, a brown or a cognac in it. That way it's more versatile and I can wear it with more items. Of course, it's more like for vacation, but I can also wear it during the summer months as well. If I'm doing something chill, I'm going to like a rooftop, I'm going to brunch, I feel like I can still wear that bag. Okay, the final Celine bag is going to be the medium Ava Triumph. I think that's how you pronounce it. Another bag that I think is classic, I think is timeless. You can wear it year round, but I think that I would more so wear it during the fall, winter months. But it's so chic, and I follow a lot of European girlies, and that's where I started to see it. I think it's been about 2 years since I've seen that bag for the first time, but that bag is beautiful. I don't think Fashion File has like a huge discount on it, so that would be something that, you know, if I hit the lottery, I could afford it. So let's move on to jewelry. If you haven't noticed, I am a Yearman girly. I actually own 4 pieces of Yearman. So I have these 2 bracelets and this necklace. I have a ring. It's kind of similar to this. It's just a classic band. All of these pieces were purchased when I was in retail, so I did get a discount on them. But my ring actually is too small. I used to use it as an index for my index finger. It's a size 6. And eventually it moved on over to my middle finger. Then I put it on my ring finger. I don't know if you can tell, but I took that ring off maybe, it has to be at least 2 months now, and there's still like a print there, because what would happen is I would put it on and it would just be stuck, so I would keep it there because I knew that I wouldn't be able to take it off for a while. And because it's silver, like, it doesn't really get dirty. I just use a polishing cloth with all of my David Yurman pieces for the most part. I'll clean it every once in a while, but I pretty much just use a polishing cloth. But yeah, it was pretty much like a dent in my finger because the ring was so tight. Because like I said, it was on my index finger, then it was on this finger, and then I moved it to this finger. So I know that they can size down, but I'm not 100% sure if they can size up. I'll let y'all know about that because I love that ring. I think that ring is super affordable. I'll actually pop it on the screen for y'all too because you may want it. But yeah, that ring is just such a classic. You can stack it, you can wear it alone, and yeah, I need that ring back. But I want to add on to my current Yearman collection. I would love to add more to my stack. So looking into another cuff bracelet. The cuff bracelets come in a bunch of different sizes. They come in like the regular two-tone like this. You can also get them where they have different stones. So next I would like to get the same size that I have now, but with a different stone, probably onyx, because it's like kind of neutral and it can go with most things. Next up is going to be a Michelle watch. So I currently have a Michelle watch. I've owned it for about 12 years now, maybe going on 13, which is crazy. I haven't worn it lately because it actually needs to be fixed. I need the movement replaced and it's pretty pricey. So before I actually purchase another watch, that watch needs to be fixed. Let me just show y'all. Hold on one second. I have the two-tone deco with the diamond markers on the inside. I got this back when they were actually selling the face and the band separately. This was before, I think, Apple Watches, if I'm not mistaken. If Apple Watches were around, they couldn't have been popular at the time because Michelle was popping. When I started working at Nordstrom, like, everyone wanted it. It was like the it watch. And I actually got mine during the Nordstrom anniversary sale. So usually you can find the Michelle on the Nordstrom anniversary sale, but you can also find them at Nordstrom Rack, again, for a fraction of the price. I told y'all in my last video, you need to shop off-price retailers as well. So the bands are interchangeable, very easy to take off. You don't need a salesperson to help you. You can do it at home. I have several leather bands to go with this, but initially I purchased this band, this face and band together. This was when I wanted to start experimenting with two-tones because I used to be gold only. Yeah, for the most part, I was gold only or silver only, and this was the perfect way for me to experiment. And then eventually I started getting the Yearman to go with it. I'm just going to put it on so you can see how good it actually looks together. So yeah, I feel like another bracelet would complete this, not complete this stack, but I need another bracelet with this because I love this watch now and I haven't worn it in so long and I could actually tell time. I feel like we can't tell time anymore because of our phones, but this would like force me to, you know, tell time, you know. So yeah. The two watches that I've been looking at are actually at Nordstrom Rack. One of them was at Nordstrom when I worked there, but we didn't have it all the time. We didn't have it as much as we have the Deco that I have now, or like the CSX, which was, I think it was discontinued and maybe they redid it. I don't know, but Nordstrom Rack also carries the CSX. So enough of that. I wanted the Caber. I feel like the Caber looked very different compared to the other Michelle watches that we had, and that's what kind of drew my attention to it. The band looked very different from the other bands as well, and it gets more classy. If I wanted to, for the people that wear Apple Watches to weddings and special events, if I wanted to wear a watch to a special event, I feel like the Caber would be the watch that I wore to someplace special. Now, I cannot believe that I'm saying this because I said I was not going to buy this item ever. That's why you should never say never. It is the Sweet Alhambra pendant, sorry. So I would do the Sweet Alhambra pendant in Mother of Pearl or the Vintage Alhambra pendant in Onyx because I feel like those colors are more versatile compared to like the burgundy and like the other colors that they come in. This would also be something that I would purchase if I hit the lottery or something, or if I accomplish a huge goal, I want to spend $2,800 on a necklace because that's how much the Onyx one costs. That's insane. And a few years ago, like I guess this is a little story. It must have been like my earlier days of like browsing on TikTok. And I only saw like very few people with it on, to the point where no one was really, you know, even saying the name, like Van Cleef or whatever. A friend of mine, well, someone I was dating, who also was into like fashion and things like me, I was like, I keep seeing this item or whatever, this piece, and something told me like this thing was pricey. So he was able to find it and figure out that, you know, it was Van Cleef, but the price is just so insane. It's even more insane when you get the pieces that have multiple stations, and I think that's just too much for me, honestly. That's why I just want one like pendant and probably call it a day. What has influenced me more is Jaleesa Vaughn. I've been following her for years, and she has the Onyx one. She wears it more as like, I feel like she wears it as an everyday necklace, and she layers it with other necklaces that she has as well. She does have a few of the multi-station bracelets. Her stack is actually insane. She has that, she has the Cartier, and then I think she recently added Yearman to her stack. So she has an insane stack, but I love that she layers that necklace. She wears that necklace alone. She might wear it with like a workout set. She'll wear it dressed up. She'll wear it with something casual. So she's influenced me a little bit more to invest in the Van Cleef necklace. Getting back to David Yurman, because I did get sidetracked, I would like to get a second ring to maybe wear, not like this, like how I have it on my thumb and my ring, thumb and my index finger, but maybe if I get my other ring sized up, hopefully they do it, I could have like index finger and then the other ring could be like right here or something. They have a crossover ring, which is also two-tone, but they have it in all silver as well. They have it with like, I think diamonds in it too. And it's super affordable. I want to say it's under, the thinner ones are under $300. Yeah, okay, I just checked. It's $295 for the 6mm crossover ring. So yeah, I would do that. I can stack it or I can wear it alone. And I feel like Yearman is something where there's a price point for everybody, whether you're starting out or you're looking to get something on the more pricier side. I feel like Yearman does have something for everyone. Like my first piece was a gift, which was this bracelet, but I had mentioned how I was looking at it. It's discontinued now, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's discontinued. But my first piece was this bracelet. And then I know I bought this for myself, either for like my birthday or a promotion. I can't remember. And then the ring, I think the ring and the cuff bracelet were the ones that were like kind of random. But the ring was only $125 when I purchased it. And now it's like $175, which still isn't bad for a sterling silver ring. But yeah, I feel like basically every piece of David Yurman I have has retailed for less than $500. So just FYI. So for sunglasses, again, I don't pay full price for sunglasses, but there's one pair that I'm interested in right now investing in. I've been looking at it for a while. Unfortunately, it's very trendy, or one of them was very trendy. It's the Loewe Paula's Ibiza. You probably have, I'm pretty sure you have seen the shiny black pair with the red lens. That is not the pair I want. I did see them like before they became like everywhere. I was interested in them, but I don't wear a lot of red, so I don't know if I want them that bad. However, there was another pair which Asia Milia had on. I hope I'm pronouncing her middle name correctly. I know she said the correct pronunciation on Blake's podcast, but she might have all of the colorways if I'm not mistaken, but she had this pretty like orange colorway which I can't find anymore, but I would be interested in getting that colorway, or they have a very nice tortoise one with a pretty blue lens. I would get one of those. I would get any colorway except for the black. I feel like those sunglasses compared to a lot of other ones are actually kind of affordable as well. They're under $400, still more than I've ever paid for a pair of sunglasses, but I still think they're fairly inexpensive. I wanted to plug in eyeglasses if you are a blind baddie like myself. Two pairs of eyeglasses I've been looking into. There's this cute Tom Ford frame, which is like Pilot or Aviator, whatever you want to call it. I think they're super cute, super like you look like you're about business, but you also look fashionable at the same time. That's one pair of eyeglasses I would get. The second pair are these Miu Miu transparent frames. I've been looking into transparent frames for a while. The current pair that I have, I just repurchased them. I've only been wearing glasses for 2 years, so I just repurchased them a second time. They are a Prada, like kind of a tortoise frame. I'll make sure I put those on the screen as well. But I wanted some transparent lenses because I feel like I could wear transparent lenses like in the spring, summer. Last but not least, the shoes. It's only one pair of shoes because I kind of run shoes into the ground, or like the designer sneakers that I've had, I've ended up selling them. I sold a pair of Gucci sneakers, and I sold like some Gucci slides a while back. So when it comes to designer, for the most part, I really just wear sandals, and I typically get them on sale or I get them refurbished whenever I see them, because again, I run shoes to the ground, so I don't want to really pay too much for shoes. I mean, I pay a decent price, but I don't want to like break the bank on a pair of shoes. However, I'm putting these up here because they're more of a, I guess you would say they're a designer collab. It's the Adidas X Wells Bonner sneaker. The leopard sneakers, I think they came out in 2023, like the end of 2023. But every Adidas Wells Bonner collab is no misses. So they're currently on GOAT for like $1,900, and that's insane. But I'm going to keep stalking them and pray that they go down, and also make sure that I pay more attention to when the items drop, because I feel like I saw them when they dropped. I know I saw the silver pair when they dropped, and the silver pair weren't that expensive either, but people just keep reselling them for insane prices, and I just cannot. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you like my wish list. If you get anything from the wish list, drop a comment and let me know. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video, and make sure you follow me on all other platforms. Bye.